And we're live. YouTube, what's up? Waiting for them to get in here.
You waiting on Facebook?
No, Facebook is live. What are you talking about? Facebook, what's up?
Said YouTube, what's up?
YouTube is live and Facebook is live. What's up, DJ
YouTube
Coles?
YouTube is live now. It wasn't live.
Yeah, YouTube was live. When I said it was live, it was live.
So then who was you waiting on to get in
We're waiting on people to get in here. John Malone Jr., what up?
here? We see you.
Sam Campbell, what's good? We in here,
The
fam.
Brody is in here.
Blake,
Your fellow lineman, Sean.
yeah,
Or Sam.
Sam, come on now.
Sean.
I see Sam. You've been out here playing gigs on the road, man. What gig you on, fam?
He VIP now. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
He high
saying?
up.
I be seeing the lights flashing in the audience out there. He out there killing.
You know what we also see?
What?
We see 8 people watching on YouTube and only 1 like.
It looks like there's only 6 people watching.
No, it was just 8.
Oh.
They clicked on it.
Oh, why the live video stop on Facebook?
Because they don't want it. They hating on us. So
Okay.
now we got to get Facebook in here.
Back in here.
Make sure you switch it to the mics too.
Yes, sir.
YouTube.
You know what it is.
What's good?
And that's on period.
Shout out to everyone. I don't have my laptop, so I don't know who's joining right now. He's getting the Facebook going. Shout
Why
out to
don't you have your laptop?
It's too much work, man. Drum Tracks app. Download the app. Get access to all of the video lessons if you sign up for a premium membership. You also get access to the Shed Camp. You could sign up for $10 a month, or
And that's because you know what it is.
If you do $100 a year, it's 2 months free every year. You're saving yourself $20. If you do not want to become a premium member, that is fine. You'll still be able to stream tracks
Live
free.
on the app, man. Listen, we are growing. The app is growing.
Oh, my bad. I'm drum coach Samadi. We forgot. We forget every time.
Drum coach Samadi. I'm Damani. We are the hosts
And I have to say
of the Drum Tracks podcast. Drum code.
This guy here, he
Oh
is
my gosh.
Damani. Okay. When you DM me on Instagram where it clearly says Samadi, I'm the S. His name starts with a D. People will DM, yo, Damani, man,
Yeah.
what's going on with the tracks, man? You know, I tried to upload. Woo. Well, first of all, you can ask me the question, but I would prefer it if you would address it to me, not to D. So
Listen,
anyway,
it's not hard being Robin as someone's Batman. I understand,
you know
but
truck you.
It's not easy. Ty Freeman, what's up, man? On
that's the
Facebook, we
homie.
see you, fam. What is
That's
good?
the homie, Brody. I still need that track. Stop playing. He
Uh,
made that track in B flat, bro. Stop playing with your boys. Send that over.
yeah, man. Sam Campbell says he's in a Bruno Mars tribute band called Earth to Mars, and he's blessed to be the MD and the drummer. The MD, so you getting that MD money now.
That's why you was doing
see-
drum fills on the outro.
I see
Okay, you get paid and you get to tell people what you gonna play.
That's right. He said, "I decide what the pocket is now."
Listen,
Listen.
Shatabase.
Wow,
It's quiet.
You
in this
felt
place.
something,
And we
apparently.
get the do MDs make more in cover bands?
yeah, at least in the ones we've played in.
I've never been MD. I don't know.
Yeah,
They make more. Well, there you go, brethren. That's all right. Your fellow lineman. That's
Listen.
Sam.
were you not just a lineman?
Shout out to Kenneth Richardson, DJ Cole. Why do you just clicked away from the name?
Oh, my bad. You're not prepared with your stuff. So it's
Ashley
all good.
Acoustics, John Malone. It's a new year. You know what it is. Skillard Gamer, William Waples. Waples? Why play?
It wasn't skilled. It's skilled. The E is just backwards.
Skilled Gamer. And Will the Drummer. Yep.
Did we shout out? That's
Yeah, I said Ashley Acoustics.
Gwan Williams.
All right.
We in here.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Brian Hughes, we see you.
let's get into this topic, man.
Whoa. Let's get into 15 people watching, 7 likes.
Yep. And shout out to
Hit the
JJ
like
McGee who just joined on the Facebook side. Fam, what is good?
What's really
What is good? Fam?
Facebook, y'all need to be hitting the like button too. I don't know what's going on here. That's how you
That
get support.
Facebook, they tend to like roll in a little later than happens on YouTube. We go live on YouTube, they just rolling in. But then on Facebook, it just be a little slow.
Yeah, 3 people and 1 like. Come on now, 3 and 3. It ain't that hard. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Let's get into the topic though.
All right, it's pretty simple. We touch on it on dang near every
Almost
podcast.
every podcast, really.
And we said, you know what? Let's just talk just about this.
Might as well. Minus well.
Minus well.
Minus
Get
well.
your backpack off the couch again.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with my backpack being on the couch.
And it's probably come on, phone on the stuff, bro. That's probably clipping. They probably
Is
can't hear.
can y'all hear? Is it good?
How do we sound?
How do we sound before we get into this topic?
Sam.
God is good. He is providing. I don't even know how to. Oh,
Should
should have bought a Honda. That's what he said. Got you.
Look at my bow tie. Or is it I tie my
It's
bow tie?
I tie my bow tie.
Ah,
You tie my shoe.
tie my shoe.
It's quiet.
Glory.
He said, yeah, everything sounds good.
All
John
right.
Malone. All right, let's get into the topic.
Hey, listen, this is gonna be a 7-second podcast. Okay. What do you want?
What do you want? Like,
what do
why are you
want?
here? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, seriously. No.
At the end of the day,
Why are you here?
the reason why we're dedicating the whole podcast to this is
Just quit. Just let it go.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay, bro.
Jesus Christ.
You don't really want it. That's what we should have titled it that.
Ah.
You don't really want this.
Jesus Christ.
You don't want it.
of the latter day
Put this on
saints.
Instagram. I want you to cut this part up.
Okay.
You don't want it.
Don't want what?
You don't want none of it.
None of what?
None of their what it takes to achieve the goals that they have in their mind.
Why don't you think they want it?
Because they don't want to do the work that it takes. They want the microwavable situation. This stuff takes a long time. Now, of course, figuring out what your goals are, that is a task within itself. But once you know what that is, you still don't want it. Like, buddy, you really don't want it. You know, like
you just want the Instagram highlight. You want the likes and the comments.
The truth is, everybody, even before I went, became vegan or started living the eating plant-based foods, everyone loves a Thanksgiving dinner.
It's fire, bro.
It is fire.
It is.
How many people want to cook Thanksgiving dinner every day?
Nobody's gonna do that every day.
No one's gonna do it every week.
Nah.
Exactly. You don't really want it.
That's a lot of food, bro. I'm just saying.
It is a lot of food.
And
you know what? To get better at the drums, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of the same repetitive work.
See, but I understand that, right? But I think the reason why they don't want it, and it's easy to get overwhelmed when you look at that type of thing, is because people actually are not clear on what they do want. You see what I'm saying?
Well, okay. How do they get clear on what they want?
I think you got to do some type of evaluation on yourself. You have to understand
soul search.
And it's not in a sense, right? But not just necessarily soul searching like that deep on some like, ooh, I'm going all the way inside of myself to see. No, it's none of that. What I'm saying is, you're playing the drums. You're not good. You want to be better, right? I'm not saying I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not getting at the audience. What I'm saying, I'm creating a scenario. You're playing the drums. You've been playing for a little bit. You're not good. You know you're not good. You want to get better. You get on Instagram and you see everybody killing, smashing. You see the videos of the people who aren't killing, but you see the guys who are killing, and that's what inspires you. And you're like, man, why can't I do that? And the answer is simply because you haven't done what they've done to get there. Now,
quick pause. I want to just hand clap YouTube. 13 people watching, 13 people likes, 13 likes. Hey, listen. Congratulations. Let's go. Go ahead.
So yeah, you can do the things that the other people have done to get there, but it usually takes a while to achieve that level. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't improve quickly. You can, but you're not going to go from beginner to Eric Moore status in a year. That's not going to happen, but you can go from where you are to becoming better than what you are right now in 30 days. That can happen. But hold on.
Unless you're 3 years old, you're never going to catch Eric. Okay? You're not going to catch him. This is he played his entire life.
That's true.
Go ahead.
He did play his entire life. But my point is, what I'm trying to say, the whole essence of it, you guys have heard me say this in many podcasts before. When you're trying to get better, if you don't know what you're trying to get better at, then you will practice aimlessly trying to figure it out. And you'll be trying to figure out why am I not seeing the results? It's because you haven't focused in on anything, and you're just trying to practice everything, and it doesn't work. It's part of what we talked about in going wide versus going deep. But you gotta really choose something that you want to see yourself get better at, and you have to know what that is. Because if you don't know what you want, you will never have it.
Listen, if you're not gonna,
I'll say it's very unlikely that you'll have it. So unlikely that
You're,
I'm
you're not gonna.
confident enough
Hey,
to say you will never have it.
hey, you're not gonna get it. Okay.
Period. Dot 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 semicolon.
No, listen. Even if you figure out what you want, they're not gonna get it. It's over.
Why?
Just let it go.
Why is that?
Just pick up another hobby.
Why do you say that?
Quit drums.
Whoa, time out. How are we, the developers of a drum tracks app that teaches drummers how to find their own creativity and explore their own creativity and find their own voice, but we tell them that they should quit drums? How is that? How is that the case?
Listen, we are a walking oxymoron. I get it. Okay. Just let it. Just let it go. Okay. So here's the other thing. You also have to understand. Oh yes, JJ McGee says on Facebook, practice needs a plan. He is absolutely
For sure.
on point with that. You also have to understand that as a person, can you're human. You can get easily distracted.
Facts.
So when you figure out what it is that you want to work on, understand that when you start to see other highlights of other things,
That doesn't mean that you just stop the plan that you have set for yourself. Come on, Bishop.
When
I didn't mean to preach it for you.
I'll
But
fire
you
up
looked
the
my
organ.
way and you gave me the assist, and I had to alley oop that joint. So you threw me the oop, Bishop. I'm sorry.
It's like when you go to the gym.
Come on.
If you're in there working on legs,
And you
right?
see someone else pick up the I'm not gonna do it.
And
Go ahead.
somebody goes
Go
over
ahead.
there and they have ginormous arms doing curls.
Right.
You do not stop your leg workout to be like, now I'm finna get biceps on top of biceps on top of biceps because I was easily distracted by that. Now, what you can do is you can say, ooh, on the day that I come do biceps, I might throw that workout that he's doing in my session.
But that doesn't mean that you still have your own plan and what you're doing for the
plan.
goals that you're trying to reach for yourself. See, listen,
Quiet.
Bishop Sam Campbell just wrote in without a vision.
He's a bishop.
He said, without a vision, the people will. I say, without a vision, your practice will perish, Bishop. I'm not gonna get no help.
I'm gonna turn on the
but if I just had 2 or 3 witnesses who understands,
y'all think I'm playing? Carry this mic.
Listen,
the mic cord is long.
Well, listen, without a vision for your practice,
man,
which all starts with knowing what you want, Bishop.
That's what JJ McGee said. Practice with a plan.
Listen, it's quiet, okay?
He's on Facebook for those of you
and
on YouTube.
Marvin Collins just hopped in. Fam, what is good? Listen, you have walked smack dab into the anointing right now on this podcast. I just want you to know that. Oh, we got
You walked right into the oil.
Have you ever been? Side note: have you ever been in church? I've been in church where I was at the church I grew up at, where Marvin. He says glory
in all caps.
In all caps. So anyway,
y'all know what it is.
I've been in church where you walk, like, the service is there. We're already having church. I'm playing. It's high praise or whatever. They're shouting at the service, right?
Okay.
And you see some people walk in the door. They just got there. Okay. They ain't even found their seat, right? But they walk smack dab into the service and they get taken over by the anointing as soon as they walk in. Bro, I know you've seen this. And they just go in as soon as they walk in the door. You've seen that before, right?
I have.
Yeah, come on.
I've seen it when I've seen it when it was fake. But I have seen
Who's to tell when you can't tell?
I'd say I've been in one service, not all, one service where the energy was so ridiculous. When people walked in, I saw, no, you feel that. Hey, listen, you feel it, whatever you call it.
Right.
I mean, you may call it Holy Spirit, you may call it God, you may call it energy, you may call it higher self, whatever it is.
You feel it.
You felt that. And I was in that service like, bro, I think he's in the room. I mean, he's not in most rooms, but he's in this one.
Listen.
So
you got
real. The rest of it be fake.
Marvin raising his hands. JJ McGee talking about what key you in. Yeah, they said I was about to tune up. Listen, if y'all, what the homie say? Y'all keep egging it on. I feel like shouting.
Elder Prelate Christopher O'Neal. My God, y'all don't know that guy. That's one of the homies.
Oh man,
he's a prelate of the first jurisdiction.
So yeah, man. Basically, to sum this whole thing up, really, because it doesn't take a long time to say what we're trying to say today,
Yeah, we can get to the questions if
is
there is any
uh is
questions.
basically this: if you don't know what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't know what you're trying to get better at, if you don't know what that is, you'll aimlessly be on YouTube, on any website, the Drum Tracks app, trying to figure that out. Now, I've been thinking in my head. I'm gonna say this out loud. We haven't really talked about it, but I'm gonna just say it. Is how can we assist drummers in figuring out from where they are what they want to get better at, and help kind of
I don't
guide
want
them
to.
in the
I
direction?
don't want to help y'all.
Wow.
Just
Why is that?
I'm gonna help them quit
Why?
because they know they don't want
They don't.
it. You don't want to do the work. You don't want to do. It's boring. You don't want to do.
Well,
It's
for those who do want to do the work,
they don't.
if we got someone who was like, yo, listen, I'm even willing to pay to do a one-on-one call with you. I'm on the app. I'm already a member. I'm already a paid subscriber of the app. I'm just setting up the what you call it. And they said, cool. We for a certain amount extra, like I could tell you where I'm at. I could send in a video. You could review my playing and just let me know. They don't have to do it. That's on them to do.
I'll
But you
tell
can
you
at least be
what.
like, yo, based on what you said your goals were, based on what where you're at from what I've seen in your playing, you need to go this direction. We got these lessons here on the app. Do this. Put together the workout routine for him. Come on,
Then
coach.
this is what I say. You can call this guy, and he'll do it. And you can even keep all of that extra money. I don't even want to pay it. I don't want the payment. I'm good. You guys go here because you will meet them where they're at.
uh,
I'm gonna just tell them to stop
why?
because they're not gonna do the work.
How do
It's
you
okay
know that though?
because I've been teaching for 10 years. No
So
one does the
basically,
work.
you're saying you
The
have.
people, who keep coming back, not on the app, but the people who keep coming back for like life coaching, those are the people who tend to not do the work. The
Hmm.
people who, and I say when I say come back, I mean come back on a regular basis for life coaching.
Yeah,
I've
yeah, yeah.
experienced that. Oh, you just didn't do the work because if you did the
Sure.
work, I shouldn't see you for another 3 months because what I'm giving you is going to take you that long to kind of get that down, and then come back. I give you something else to
Yeah.
sit with. I mean, there's lessons I have had from teachers that I'm still working on today that happened 3 years ago
Right, but that's also you, right?
because I'm doing the
Okay, listen to what I'm saying
do
though.
the work.
Listen to what
The
I'm
work
saying.
is undefeated. That's the next podcast. The work is
I
undefeated.
think we already have one of those.
It
It's
doesn't
called
matter.
that. You gonna do it again?
Do the work.
I'm gonna do it again.
Do the got D work.
Okay,
I didn't curse.
check it
I
out.
said got, then I said D, and D stands for dandruff.
Listen, I didn't accuse you of
Some of it
anything.
itches.
I didn't accuse you of anything. It's a guilty man who has to explain himself.
The teacher will show up when the student is serious. From Gerard Thomas.
Yo, it happens.
Marvin says Babosha. He says Kimi Mimosha. He says set common goals for beginners, intermediates, and advanced. Just stop playing the drums.
Well, I mean, there's common goals, but this is how I'm looking at it. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's not you. Everybody, hold on.
I'm
Time
gonna
out.
send you a video.
Time out.
I'm gonna send you a video.
Time out. Everybody's different. Everybody's not you. Some people may thrive better with someone to hold them accountable that they check in with. I don't know. Hey, maybe I'm tripping. My
It's a great
guys,
idea.
my
I
my
think
hold
that
on, time out. My
they're
guys,
gonna hit you.
my guys on the podcast, man, that are watching this podcast uh live, comment and tell me what you guys think of that idea. And if you think that it would be helpful to you.
People are commenting. They're saying they're giving ideas right now. Killer Butcher gave an idea.
What do he say? He says, write out a couple programs for goal setting. Like, should you be working on playing ride and
Mhm.
working the left foot, or a certain order things should go? DJ Cole says, nah, you good. Hello from Moscow. My favorite people and always. Go back up. No, I'm reading this. I can't pronounce his name because it's in a different language. It has different characters from English letters, and I don't even know where to begin.
Says we're the best. You're the best, bro. Thanks for tuning in.
Man, we appreciate you, Sam.
Y'all hitting these like buttons too. Every time y'all coming in, y'all somebody hitting a like. Let's go.
Sam Campbell says, I've been preaching that the work goes undefeated since our lesson 4 months ago, Sticks, because you know what it is.
You know what it
It's
is.
quiet out here.
You don't want to do the. Listen, have you seen the video called "Quit Golf"?
Quick golf?
Quit golf.
No, I haven't. Tell me about it.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, so
And
you
what
want me to watch it? You're not gonna tell me about it.
Well, yeah, they're saying, hey, if you're struggling with your golf form, if you're
Hmm.
struggling with putting, try quit golf. Because ever since I quit golf, I haven't struggled with it. So this is what I'm telling you. If you're struggling with getting fast on the drums, your groove is not right, try quit drums. Okay? And you won't have to worry about your groove not improving the way you want it to improve. Take the sticks like so and just go, I quit.
Bro, you are out of control, out of pocket. What is wrong with you?
They did a whole video on it. It's hilarious,
Yeah, I
bro.
bet it
It is
is.
hilarious.
We
That's
should do
a quit drums
we
video.
should just do one.
Just, hey, quit drums, bro.
That would that
Just
would
give it up.
that would be hilarious.
It's okay.
JJ McGee says accountability is always beneficial.
It
I
is.
think it is, man.
Um,
So anyhow, yeah, man, that's pretty much what our podcast is about. And I'm the idea that I just threw out here live on the podcast and just floating around, seeing if it's something
Jazz
that
the drummer. What's good? What's good?
see if it's anything that you guys would even like, or if it's anything that would be helpful.
What kind of sticks? Of
What kind of sticks of that first act is that first act
no,
sticks?
no, no. That's one of the homies. Let's shout him out.
Yeah,
He
state sticks.
gave it to him at Nam.
It's called state sticks. They are, I think they're from Virginia, and they have sticks that say Virginia on them. Does that one say Virginia on it? South Carolina. They're from the Carolina. They got South Carolina. They got sticks that just have the American flag on it. It's dope sticks. I actually, as you can see, like show them that they've been used.
Monty's been using these on the last few Instagram videos. So
Yep, the state
we met them
sticks.
at Nam,
Yes,
and
some very cool brothers, man, that are doing their thing. The stick quality is actually good. Stick, it's solid. It doesn't break easy.
doesn't ship easy either.
Nah, and it feels great. And
So
y'all know I don't necessarily play. I don't play extremely soft, so they
that part.
they're getting some good use, man.
State sticks.
Matter of fact,
STAST.
check them out on
Sticks is spelled with CKS.
yeah, check them out on Instagram, man. They got Instagram. They're
Yes.
I think they're even like recently they were doing like a
Don't purchase from the other man. Purchase from the brother man.
what's wrong with you?
State sticks. Shout them out. Yo, stop playing. Go buy. Go cop a pair.
Yeah,
Y'all spend money on drumsticks anyway. Go cop a
but
pair.
and
Support the
not
homies.
just cop a pair just to support the homies. They're actually good sticks. Period.
Yeah.
So anyway,
They're not first act.
and man, and we're not even endorsed. We just have a couple pair of sticks,
That's
but
it.
they work. Like I've had them since January. That's the part. Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much all we got to say, man. If y'all got questions, man, let us know.
Said thoughts on the metal genre for drumming development, double pedal specifically. Quick drums.
Wow,
No,
wow.
there are double bass books, but if you're if you want to get like good at independence for your left foot, New Breed is the book that everyone preaches about
For double bass.
for full independence.
Got you.
And so for all four limbs. And so you can do it with your hi hat. Some of it is written for you to play with your hi hat with the left foot, but you can just put your foot over to the double bass.
Right, but does that mean will that help in the metal genre?
It'll help him be able to play whatever he wants to play
Got you on any surface
on any surface
with any limb.
with any limb.
It's quiet.
So with the metal genre, that also listen to nothing but metal music, like engulf yourself in the culture.
Yep.
Just listen to all of it. Practice to it, of course, but I mean, like if you work out, listen to it then. If you just go for walks for whatever reason,
Yep.
listen to it then. If you are a person that cleans up your own house or your own room,
Like most of us.
like most of us, cut on some metal music, like get ingrained in the culture of metal music.
That's it. That's what it is.
Like that with any genre. I'm learning English language from you too. It's very hard to me. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome means to invite someone in.
Killabucha says, "Hey, so I've seen all the videos you have. Why not put maybe 10 of them in an order you think would be useful for the people so they will have guidance?" And here's the answer to that.
No,
Here's the answer
I'm
to
just kidding. They're in order.
that, but not just that though.
Some of them are numbered.
But check this out. Everyone is individual and everyone is different. There's no way to set up an order that everyone is going to be able to go through unless they're beginners and they haven't played before. And our beginner section is already 100% in order. My thoughts on the best way to help those who want that type of custom one-on-one ish type experience is to literally have a situation where maybe we're able to evaluate your playing based on where you are and based on what your goals are, and pick out lessons from the app that work for you and say, hey, this is what you need to be practicing for the month. And then when the next month comes, we evaluate where you are and just determine if you need to stay there or if you need to move forward. And a lot, because what I don't know if you guys know this, but where we're moving towards a lot, we have a lot of lessons on the app right now, but we're moving more and more towards workouts like the shed camp and more workouts similar to it. We have an entire workout section on the app, but we're moving towards adding a lot more workouts, because half the lessons that are on the app, most drummers probably may not be able to play up to speed, or don't have the actual command of their hands to play singles and doubles or variations of it in order to play those licks. But if you can get these exercises down and you could do these warm-ups, these workouts, that's what the actual practice looks like. Then when you learn a lick or a chop, you actually have the facility to do it.
There's some people have they have the hand speed and don't have the foot speed.
And some people have the foot speed and the hand speed, but when it comes to putting them together, when for some reason putting that foot in between the hands is a thing that's killing them. And you can learn a bunch of licks that do that in order to try to get better at doing that, or you can go through some of these workouts and these exercises that turn your practice into 20, 30 minutes of working on just that. And then also try to learn licks as you immerse yourself in that type of thing. So I mean, this all is like individualized though. There's no way for us to be able to uh really take where you are and help you get to where you're trying to go without individualizing it, because where you're trying to go may not be where the next person is. So that's what I'm thinking.
Shout out to Ivan. He says, "Listen to Mino Yanti." I don't know if that'll help with double bass, but
Yeah, but you still need to listen to Mino Yancy. It's our
wait.
band.
There's a question I think you could answer since you took an improv class.
What did it say?
I'll ask it. Blake the Great says, "What are some good jazz music I should listen to? I want to expand my ear playing towards jazz." You took an improv class. What
I
do you
did
think?
take a jazz improv class back in the day. Man, there's all of it. That's what I would say. Like
Where should he start? What album?
I see. Like I don't know. I think that this is what I think. This is the way I look at music. When you're trying to listen for something, I would say because jazz is there's so much. There's like the progressive stuff. There's
Same with metal.
the
Same with
fusion.
every
Yeah,
genre.
like there's so many transformations that jazz went through, all the way up into the jazz of today. Like I could tell you go listen to Chris Daddy Dave, but that's probably not what you're talking about when you say jazz.
Because
Uh,
Chris Daddy Dave didn't start that way.
True, but if you listen to Chris on Robert's jazz records, listen to
I'm talking about his college days when he was swinging. But yeah,
but if you can go, you can I mean you can listen to Miles Davis, you can listen to what was happening with Coltrane, you can listen to what was happening on Bird, Dizzy Gillespie's music, even uh Mingus and what's his name? I don't know why I can't remember his name. It's like I'm looking at his face. I can see the picture of his
Parker
face. No,
Gillespie,
no, it's a piano player. Art Tate, not Art Tatum, but he who
Duke.
was a beast. Duke Ellington. All of their music though. Like I think that you should find some music when you search for some older jazz. Choose different eras. Like just start looking at jazz from the 40s. Listen to jazz from the 50s, jazz from the 60s, 70s, 80s, all of that. But find something that excites you.
Mm,
I think that you should find something that when you hear it, you're like, oh my God,
this is it.
this makes me feel something. Then dig into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that's you got to, in my opinion, you start with. Even if I gave you a list of names to Google or to go on YouTube and look up. But when you look up those names, listen for something that you like, and as soon as you find something that you like, study that.
Were you talking about Oscar Peterson? Is that what you was going with?
No, it's
Okay.
but Oscar Peterson is dope
Remember,
too.
there was a piano player you just couldn't.
It's
It's escaping your
he was
memory.
the guy that they considered weird back in the day. He did a lot of dissonant stuff. I don't know why his name is not
Thelonious Monk.
Thelonious Monk. Why wasn't his like Jesus Christ?
Thelonious. What the? Did you just go away? Did you
No,
just?
we right here, bro.
Okay. Killer Bucha
Calm down.
says, "I'm a Phil crackhead."
Wait, what?
He spends 5 minutes on Pocket and 2 hours on Fields. When's the next shed camp?
He said, "I need some discipline. I need some help." What's up, Oleg? He just joined in. Oleg, Keem Cleave. Ole.
Oh, the homie Ole. He said
What?
King Cleve.
Clean Keeve. My bad. I put the L in the wrong spot. Don't hold me, bruh. Don't hold me.
JJ said, "Do the work yourself." That's facts.
Any other questions before we tap out
What spring tensions do you prefer? I'm assuming you're talking about.
on the snare?
No, I think he's talking about the kick drum.
Oh, on the pedal.
We prefer how it comes in the store.
Do
We don't adjust spring. I know some people that do, and I'm not gonna lie to you, their pedals feel amazing.
they?
Yeah, they know what they're doing. I've never ventured into that.
Never got into it, man. Yeah, I think it comes from growing up playing whatever is there at church,
Mm-hmm.
and no one ever taught me how to set up a drum kit ever.
Mm.
And so when I first got my drum kit, it was just like, oh well, this is how it is,
Yeah,
and you just practice on it. And like, remember, you weren't around. I didn't know you then, but I had a on my Yamaha kit, the red kit. I had the Yamaha pedal that went with it.
it's
Yeah,
here.
it's over there. I had a Yamaha pedal that went with it, an old school Yamaha pedal, but the beater broke, or a part of the beater broke, so it was like much shorter now, and it got bent. Right, it was
Mm-hmm.
much shorter now, and so I was like, I'm gonna play
You're
on
talking
that.
about the actual rod that goes
The
into
rod that goes up to
to the beater.
to the
The rod got shorter.
yeah,
Not
the
the
rod, yeah, the rod got shorter,
Yep.
much shorter. It was like half the length. But I practiced on that because it was what I had, and my foot was pretty fast doing that. And so people would come over whenever I'd have like friends, whatever, play my kit. They'd be like, "Bro, I can't play. How do you even do this?" Yes, all day, all day, all day. But here's the thing. And I had to be like, I don't know, 16, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I got good on that because it was what I practiced on. It didn't
So
matter
you
what the tension was or what any other
you did the work.
I well, yeah, I guess so.
Listen, man, do the work. I mean, it's good to know some of that stuff, but people have come out. You can go on YouTube and find all kind of lessons on technicalities or technique lessons.
Oh, we got a good question for you. I think you'll answer this in like one word. What to do? This is from Bill Cosby. What to do about playing with people who don't practice as seriously as you do?
Are these drummers or are these other musicians?
It doesn't matter. You're playing with people. You're probably in a band. I'm
I mean,
assuming this is other musicians. If you're a drummer,
I'm asking if it's like a shed. He's showing up to a shed, and you realize the other drummers are not. They don't practice as much. And
he said it's a band situation.
how much are you getting paid? Let's go with that. Are you getting paid,
So the
sir?
answer, if he is getting paid, then what do you do?
You
If you're getting paid and it's a gig that he said pay is good. That's what he said.
well then okay, because I happen okay, yeah.
Wow, 2 to 4K a show.
So
2 to 4K a show.
my I almost
First,
cussed.
first of all, you're not complaining.
Brody, I almost cussed. The Brody,
First of all, you're not complaining. That's
the
what you're not
truck are
doing.
we talking about?
We're
You smile your tail off like this, like bruh. Whoever sounds like trash, you turn them down in your mix.
He said, but the practice is really bad. So I'm assuming he's talking about rehearsal.
Yeah,
Listen,
of course it is. It's
it's
awful.
it's two to listen. We're not doing this for the love.
I
We're doing this for the money. Matter of fact, this is not about
that's
you
not
anymore.
that's not about the love.
You're doing this gig for us.
You're doing it for
You're
4K?
doing the gig for every drummer
As a-
that's playing at
as a-
church for $50
as a drummer.
as a drummer.
I tell you what, bro, you are paving the way for all of us.
Listen, you are opening the door. We want you to do it with a smile on your face, though. That's $2,000 to $4,000 a gig, not a month, a gig.
Are you sure that's 2 to 4,000? You sure it's K?
It's unbelievable.
Or is it $200 to $400?
I mean, who are you playing for? Is there any tips to motivate them?
Nah, look.
No, I got tips for you to motivate yourself, though. Go to the bank after every show. I'm serious.
Buddy, you want to play good music?
Go to the. Well, you got that's something else. That's totally different. If he wants to play good music, he needs another band. If you're looking to play good music, then you quit, or you don't quit. You just find other guys that do good music and be okay with these guys being terrible because it's 2 to 4,000 a show. That's what I'm saying.
The only other way that's the way I was gonna go. Quit or join another band while still keeping this gig. Join another band that you can actually have fun with.
Right,
the guys are good. But
these guys
keep this gig.
You're playing in one band, bro. They don't have to be your everything. They don't have to be the outlet. You are making money.
Yeah, get you a
So
side
do that.
chick, bro.
Okay. Yeah,
we're talking.
We're still talking about music.
Side band.
Okay,
is what I meant.
okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, That's
I would say this: if the only other way that you can motivate them in that band is you have to be a musician that can not only teach parts and whatnot, you have to be able to play everything, and it'll take a long time. But basically, you'll be able to send like, let's say you send the bass player something, and be like, hey man, back when I was playing bass, I used to work on this type of stuff. Yada yada. He's not gonna do it right away, but over time, he'll start to pick
try
up.
to get the whole band on a group
Try to
type
get
of,
yeah.
man, let's all try to get better.
Just try to get better. Send the piano player something like, hey, I was working on this today, just in my own studio, blah blah
So you're
blah.
basically just trying to get him to do what I've done.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't
So
put our band out there like
I'm
that.
no, I'm not talking about our band. It's
Oh,
just
you're
things
talking about.
we played in a lot of groups
Oh,
together
you're
back
saying
from
yeah,
back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Things
bro.
I'm not saying no, shout out to Mino Yanti first of
Well,
all.
we played in groups where the bass player just slid and didn't even come in.
Man,
Didn't play the right
can
note.
you imagine that?
You're
Like
supposed to drop
we're
on the
playing
beat.
cover
He just went,
band.
ooh. Bro, come on.
Can you imagine that?
Ooh.
And everybody else is playing though. The keyboards, the guitar, the singers are in the verse, and my man just doesn't know this song. And he's looking at you like
Shout out to the homie. He might be watching this podcast.
he's looking at you though, like he's looking at you like, yeah, no, he's good. Yeah, but you're not playing, bro. You're not playing. I'm trying to get you. I remember
It's like that'd be like a drummer shimmering on the cymbals, just like
right.
hey,
You
bro.
start Billie Jean. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And everybody's looking at you.
And you just bobbing your head like, bro. I promise you, I can't. I can't make this up. Low, yo, we've been through a lot.
We've been through. I've been through too much not to worship.
That what you be thinking about on Sunday morning, huh? You get to church, they be like, when you think back to just yesterday, you think about the gig when the bass player was just doing the slide, going to a shout because he brought you out, huh?
What, he brought me out? But I promise you, man, if that bass player, if I was getting 2 to 4K,
Listen,
you
with
can
a smile
slide.
on my face, bro. We are killing right now. What are you talking about?
Per show? Oh my goodness.
Here's a question for Joel Gilbert.
Yeah.
He's from Joel Gilbert.
Okay.
Gilbert. What's you guys' opinion on the electronic kit?
I
have wow.
Oh,
You
ahead.
just shot his whole setup. he said,
I didn't know I cut you off. My
yeah,
bad.
that's your problem. He
They're-
said, I have an Alesis
Okay.
DM10.
Okay.
It's an
That's
Alesis
great.
DM10. That's great. Blue Jacks, the field.
No, but
Oh, all
Jacks,
right.
but
My mouse is in the way, but lacks the feel of an acoustic kit. Thoughts? Easy.
oh,
Get
exactly.
you
Get
you an acoustic kit.
That's it.
Your electric kit's not an acoustic kit.
It's not
It
great.
may have some great sounds on it that may sound acoustic, but
terrible.
it's just not the same thing.
I hate them. I used to have one.
But you probably had an old one that was really trash,
I have 2. I still have one. No,
and they're probably old and extremely trash.
Yamaha.
Is old and extremely
Yeah,
trash.
PDP needs to come out with one. You're right. But no, I hate.
You're old and extremely trash.
I like the
Electric
real
kits.
feel.
I do too. That's real talk. JJ McGee says, I never do it for the money, except when I do it for the money. He was quoting Lecrae.
I don't do it for the money unless I'm doing it for the money. It's 2 to 4K, bro. You just got to take. You
Yup.
got to take the wins with the losses because you can play in a great band for $35 a night.
And Bill, JJ McGee says, if you quit, pass me the gig.
And he says me with all caps too.
Listen.
What did I thought Ty said something about it too? Did he?
He says y'all need help.
Oh, well, I mean,
Listen.
keeping it a buck.
He says, I think they stopped taking individual practice serious because
Yep.
the pay will always be there. Listen,
Yep.
that happens.
Yep.
That happens.
Facts.
And so what you need to do if you're looking to scratch that itch of, playing with good musicians and it being about the art, then you need to set out to find those people and do that as a thing, because it's going to be different than what you're doing right now. And it is scratch that itch, but at the same time, bro, I'm not gonna not make the 2,000 to 4,000
Brody, I'm showing up
a gig.
And you know what I'm doing? I ain't getting better at the music. Okay, I'm coming
Wow.
in there whack. No, I'm kidding. I'm not coming in there whack.
Wow.
I'm just not gonna go over and beyond. So if it's a gig where you already know the set, I'm probably not gonna spend that much time on that particular music because no one else around me is trying to better it. So it's like I'm gonna probably spend my time on other stuff that I know I
And
can
the
play.
right, and even though the gig that pays 2 to 4 thousand may not make you happy, the reason why I would keep it number one pays
It's two to
bills.
four thousand
Yeah,
dollars,
it's
bro.
a gig though, my guy. Like if you're playing 4 gigs a month, you're winning the game. Like most musicians who you see on TV
Ain't making two to four.
aren't making that kind of money.
I know a musician who played in a stadium and made $400. Okay, I'm
Period.
talking 10,000 people in the stands,
Period.
and he made $400 on drums, bro.
Listen, this last period has an exclamation mark. Period. Okay? I'm just saying. No,
What
check it out.
city you in, man? I'm thinking about switching
Hey,
careers.
he said, I'm about to
You could come,
move.
you
I'm
could
about
come
to
be a drum coach.
Yeah.
You can take this seat right here at Family. I'll take that gig, man. Hey,
Easy.
Mino Yancy, they got good music. You can join this guy.
Check it out. At the end of the day, you could take the money that you're making from that also to fund your new band. Your band that's actually doing a thing that sounds good. That's for the art and they take their craft seriously. But anyway,
Saying use drum triggers. Guy says keep. DJ says keep the gig.
why are
Man.
you whispering?
My bad.
Nobody can hear you.
DJ Cole says keep the gig because one gig equals rent. One gig for 2 to 4 thousand pays your rent.
Yep. Eric Thomas says if he had that gig, he's showing up every time, killing. Happy or not.
Because when you
Because
when
at
you
the end
put
of the
that
day, they
check,
don't pay you to like it.
they don't pay you to like when you making that kind of money. Yeah, you just know that you are happy because your account is
Listen,
set.
this is just funding your life.
Literally, because you could still play other
And,
gigs.
and
You
if
could
you're
still work a
smart,
job if you
you
want.
could do good. You could do really well by your money. Live well beneath your means, or well beneath what you make. Don't live above your means. Live well beneath it, and then you don't have to do this gig forever.
Ah, you can have an investment plan.
You don't have to do this gig. But I mean, that's not drums though. That's a whole other thing. But you still need to hear it. Anyway,
That sounds
that's
like a
it,
plan.
family. We about done here, man. Uh, glad to come and hang with y'all. Download the app if you haven't downloaded it, and
Hashtag all the way through. Turn on post notifications.
you know what it is.
Should share this video.
Yep. And yeah,
He's raw. Someone asked, "What do we think of David Cola's playing?" He's raw.
he's nice, very nice.
Um, you're a fan of his diddles.
I'm a fan of Diddles. Period.
There you go.
I love Diddles.
So,
Period.
yep.
So, all right, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next podcast. Yeah, man. We're gonna say what's peace out to YouTube. Yeah. What? Did you have another comment?
Oh no.
Peace out to YouTube.
Peace
All right,
out. Thank y'all
y'all.
for tuning in.
Peace.